Say it again. Assalamu alaikum. How's the Asiatic family doing tonight? POPKEYS, Brother Captain, Basheer Muhammad on the scene. Been a minute since I've been in front of you, which is all good. But I'm open up as I usually do in prayer. In the most holy name of Almighty God Allah, who came to us in the person of Master Farad Muhammad, the great Mahdi, who was to come and has come to restore we who were lost from our own kingdom of Islam and to destroy those who have destroyed us. God, our God, O Allah, we are thy people. Deliver us from our murderers we serve and the baby all the days of our lives. And we will teach our children to submit to thee, to that unequal love and mercy for thou. And thanks to you, O Allah, for making manifest to us, our enemy, the devil, and help us, O Allah, to live the life and die the death of a Muslim. Allahu Akbar. And we will teach our children to submit to thee, to that unequal love and mercy for thou. Thank you, Allah, for raising up in our midst divine leader, teacher, spiritual guide, in the person of the most honorable and humble Elijah Muhammad. It's an honor and a pleasure to be here tonight. So thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. All praise is due unto Allah. Alhamdulillah, takbir, Allah, Allah, Akbar. For black people, I'm just a bottom line person. I always get to the bottom of things. The time we're living in is very, very, very interesting. The time that we're living in is the day of decision. Which side you gonna come down on? Black people, God or the devil? We're in the time now to where it's takeover time. I've been saying it for the longest. We had total war. Say it again. We at war. The whole planet is at war as I speak. Change is on the horizon. Change must come. When they lied to us about our history, Honorable Elijah Muhammad said we were brought here in 1555 instead of 1619. Those were the 64 years that they didn't want you to know about. That's the hidden history of the original man here in the wilderness of North America. It's so much that we have got to learn and accept. You are God. Black man, black people. Direct descendants of the Creator himself, the maker, the owner, the cream of the planet Earth, the God of the universe. Gods don't die. We multiply, take over time. Look at the world. Look at it. We have someone on our planet that whatever Allah, God say don't do, they do. Since we were destroyed in 1555, we're doing the same thing that your master leads you to do. We become little devils in the house of the big devil, black people. We are up under oppression, depression, and these things I'm just repeating, but you already know these things now. But the question is, what you gonna do? Because they didn't already come for you. They letting you know you all cannot live with us, talking about white folks, because we're not gonna let you get along in peace with us. It's not in our nature. And we got, only thing we know what to do today is to find a way we can criticize one another no matter what you do or how good. And I would listen to the brother, because a lot of brothers, all they doing is run their damn mouth. No boots on the ground. Never had boots on the ground. But we talk that talk, but you're not walking the walk. See, the most dangerous man, woman, and child in America is the one with an armed mind. One got eyes that can truly see. One has ears that can truly hear. And one that also can recognize the unseen. Black is where we come from. Triple darkness. A lot of you all want to identify your nationality with a landmass. Do what you got to do. But who educated you? Who taught you how to recognize yourself? Black people, think about this. Look at the world, the way it's moving. Look at the black nation on the planet. Now, we waking up, black folks. Them dry bones. The wind is blowing on them. They're starting to stir. That's you and I. We out the cage now after 400 years. We here to take over. That we is those that think like me, you, and I. That has a strong foundation on who they are, from whence we come and where we go. It says, you cannot see the hereafter unless you believe in righteousness, and unless you are a submissive one to the God and author of righteousness. Look at the game being played. Anything goes today. Look at America and look at other countries. But let's look at the black man on our planet. Let's look at the white man on our planet. His ideology is to emasculate the masculine, to feminize the man, emasculate the woman. Isn't this out of all the black people? Since when did we start teaching that it's okay to have same-sex marriage and all these old type of things? I use this as an example because this is one you all can relate to very well. Our children are getting exposed to it because you don't have any control over the educational system, do we? We don't control anything that controls our lives and affects our lives at this point in time in our history in America. But I see Black nation staring, starting to get in motion. You got a lot of fine young men that's out here and women that's starting to get on the square and pushing the teachings, but getting on the straight path. Talk is over with, brothers. You social media warriors, it's going to come a time where you exist no more. We at war. It says, I am a black man. And I'm not really, I'm going to jump around a little bit tonight on you. Well, that's the way my mind works. It don't just go one damn thing, you stuck on that forever. No. You say, I am a black man. The evidence of anthropology now suggests that I, the black man, am the original man. Let me tell you what the anthropologists say. The white boys, y'all believe it. The first man to walk this vast and ponderable earth. I, the black man, am an African, e.g. Asiatic black man. The exotic, single, quintessential of the universe. Blackness I have lost by force. Listen. My land, my language, in essence, my life. I will seize it back. So help me. This is the time we're living in now, black folks. This is takeover time. I said, Basheer, what you mean takeover time? That's exactly what the hell I mean. Takeover time. Go on the inside and take your mind back, black people. Get up out the ideology of integrating. Separation is the key. Look at our brothers in the motherland. They starting to figure it out. After colonialism, all the shady deals that's been made by the so-called African leaders, enrich themselves. Because in politics in Africa, that's how you come up. Play the political field. Get in office, run for office. Make you a deal with the Europeans. Think about what you're looking at. We come from the richest continent on the planet, black people. But why are we suffering in the motherland? Oh, it's a lot that we got to break down and formulate. There's so many opportunities for us now. There's black people on this planet. But if you keep following this handkerchief, Negro leadership, you'll end up in the same damn condition. You will not advance. You'll be waiting to vote for two dead crackers that don't mean you're any good. So why do we need to depend on that when we could take a whole planet back? Except we can develop our own foreign policy because we're a nation within a nation. Now you got a good reason to send your children to school to get the proper education up on our school, really. And send them to some of the higher institutions of learning to learn how to run a whole planet. In Africa, they need scientists, engineers, mechanical engineers, electrical engineers, industrial engineers. They need it all to set up manufacturing and production. This should be a policy amongst the black man in America. We need to develop a policy, a foreign policy You understand what I'm saying? Black people. And where we can take advantage of the opportunity being opened up to us on the whole damn planet. Now we can go back home. Send our ambassadors, emissaries back and forth. Start developing the motherland, but we had to make sure we put our resources and our power, our time. We got to make sure the leadership is correct. Because there's a lot of gamesmanship going on right now in front of your eyes. But you lay back and watch and see who's who. See who's who. Understand what I'm saying? There's a lot of opportunity for investment now. We got all the brain power. We got all the youth. The youth in the motherland are tired now. They recognize what's going on. They've been sold out. So they're stepping up. Take over time. How can you have the Europeans controlling our wealth, all our resources, and then take your resources, manufacture, and sell it back to you? And then, on top of that, they don't even give you a fair cut, even to the punk leadership they got. That's why you see Ibrahim Traoré, Burkina Faso, and Mali, and Nigeria. Nigeria used to be Nigeria until the colonialism came in and they split that part of the country up in the northern part, whether you know it or not. This our time to take out. Plant it back, black people. But you can't be afraid. We don't manufacture, produce any weapons, but we got a 7.5 ounce brain. And on top of that, we backed by the Mahdi. Allah God himself. It says, toward the end if necessary, I will crush the corners of the earth, and this world will surely tremble. It's getting ready to tremble now. Until I, the black man, the first and original man, can arm in arm with my woman erect among the people of the universe a new society. That's what's coming. Humane to its cultural code, out of which at long last will emerge as night moves into day, the first truly human being that the world has ever known. That's your future, black man. This is part of our responsibility now to bring about a complete change on our planet. I know some of you all want to stay in bed with the devil. Well, stay in there with it. And you should die with it. Bottom line. We're upon our youth is up under attack. Our women up under attack. Black man is the main target on the hit list. Black people. And we haven't come up with anything tangible before an agenda or a vision to move ourselves forward. Where is it at? It says, I will put God first in my life. The black woman will feel safe when they see me. See, we so messed up now. You know, we don't even get in the uproar. We got children disappearing wholesale that they reported in Ohio. damn near 50 within a month. What's happening? Y'all worried about talking about Deion Sanders in Colorado? But it's a white institution. They're going to benefit from his talent. White men have always benefited from our talent, black people. But what is the solution to our problem? That's what I want to hear. What's the solution for our families and our children? What's the solution for the black man in America? Huh? What are the solutions, black people? Where they at? We've been talking about this damn problem with these people for a long time. Where's the black protocol? Where's the black educational system for the black man, woman, and child in America? How in the hell can the white man educate us? It was so shameful that the white man gave us a white man on the cross. And he had us in bondage. And said he gonna be our savior. Because he know he'll turn your mind. He can tell you any damn thing. Understand what I'm saying? We got to get out of that. We got to get back up under one another. We got to get up out of all the negative talk about the so-called separation between the black man and the black woman. And I've listened to my son, 19 Key, he was talking to Basheer, he said, look, he said, everybody talking about the problem. But what about those that stay together? How do they do? Understand? What are they doing to keep their marriage together and keep their families together? Why don't we talk about that sometimes? Understand what I'm saying? We know the majority of us are out of pocket. Black man out of pocket. Black woman in a lot of cases out of pocket because she done fell victim to the white man's world. And the black man been victimized by white people, and now his own damn people. We have sold out for things and fame, jobs, positions. Then you all leading us down a dangerous, dangerous path, rocking our people to sleep, keeping hope alive. But we don't have to depend on hope. We have to depend on ourselves. Allah in the person of Master Fraud Muhammad say, he said, set yourself in heaven at once. He didn't say he was going to do it. He said, you can do it. Set yourself in heaven at once, black folks. What you going to do? What do you want to do? Huh? What do you want to do with your life now? It says, because I am the black man, the original man, the one and only, the one that other men are afraid of, black man, because they know whenever I seize the opportunity, I succeed. Understand what I'm saying? Black folks. Whenever we given an opportunity, and they know this, we surpass everyone on the damn planet. It said the one over all of us, the supreme one, the wisest one, the mightiest one, the one that sees, hears, that which we cannot see and hear. That is he. He is rooted in all of us. Every righteous person is a God. We're all gods. When we say Allah, we mean every righteous person. Understand what I'm saying, black folks? That's the key. Step up. Get back into your nature. Understand what I'm saying? Throw away fear. Afraid of what? Huh? Afraid of what? Your fear is what's holding us back. We don't want to step out there together in unity, do we? We worried about what Master would say. We got people. I was looking at a little clip today with Miss Harris, Vice President. They say, well, the white boy just walked up on stage on her, took the mic, stood over there over it. I didn't see no Secret Service at all. Understand what I'm saying? Understand what you be seeing. Understand, black folks. Secret Service in bed with Trump. They brush that over. You think you can call 911 for the blue coats? You can't call them people. So what can you do? You have to start formulating a plan of whatever you do. In your mind, we're moving strategically because our bottom line plan is to take over. Black man. Yes, America. We intend to take you. Over. If it's the will of Allah. But do we really want it when we know what's getting ready to happen to America? But we have to move like that because that puts us in the place of control. And then those that's in power, are they really in power? Or what about the forces that surround the power? Who's really in charge? Black man, black woman? Surely we are not, because we have no desire to be in control. We have no desire to be powerful. We are hung up on sport and play, gossip, negative mental attitude. We don't know how to communicate with one another anymore. You don't know how to sit down and control your emotions. Black man, God. What you got to understand, brothers, is this. If you say you are God, there's a lot to come with that. You understand? But what you have to know, you have the ability. When you're sitting around, you lonely, you depressed, you're not getting recognized by those that you think should recognize you. Or you build your body up with a bunch of anxiety, or you get depressed. You have the ability to overcome. Understand what I'm saying? And I think about a lot of brothers say they sit on the planet by themselves, but Allah, the Creator Himself. For trillions of years, there was no one as He brought Himself into existence from triple darkness was alone, brother. You have to accept that. You understand? Because you are God. You can go in the belly of the beast, come out alive, if you know your capabilities. You understand what I'm saying? It's all about the mind, how you can control it upon any and all circumstances, even when you face death. You understand what I'm saying? Live the life and die the death of a Muslim. If I got to die, I won't die like a coward. You can have a gun to my head. Or you can pour gasoline on me and hold the match. I'm not going to scream. I'm not going to flinch. I'm going to look you dead in your damn eye. You understand? Why? Fear no one but Allah. Soldier in, soldier out. So shall it be. Understand what I'm trying to tell you, black folks? Black men in particular. Stand up now. Don't worry about death. Your goal should be to live, to die of an old good age. You understand what I'm trying to say, black folks? And if they like to find drop the match, so shall it be. Allah Akbar. And I'm gonna die like a guy, like a man. Won't be screaming and hollering and crying, don't do it. The hell with that. You brother get locked up in these dungeons of America. A lot of you all fold. A lot of you young brothers that don't know what's going on. Fold. Sitting up in the jailhouses of America, being broke down, coming back out on the streets pretending like you're a man. But the white man knows exactly what he's doing to the black nation, to the black man in America. He done took everything. He done took our woman. He took our freedom. We don't have no justice, no equality. And what do the so-called Negroes that come up out the so-called civil rights movement tell you to do? Vote. 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 But no solutions to the problem. What are the solutions to the problem? Black leaders. But all your leaders, really, if they were real righteous leaders, they would all be leading you to God and leave you right there. Not for their own benefit, not for accolades. That's why the fruit of Islam, you see them all over the black nation now, the black community in all the major cities in America, going to and fro. That's why I admire men like that. Because you know, when you move like that, you become an open enemy to the powers that be. You say, I don't give a damn because I know I'm backed by a more powerful force. Understand what I'm trying to say, black folks? We go to that people trying to change their minds so we can change our condition. I see brothers with 19 keys and all them brothers move in that circle of all the work that they're doing now, striving to rebuild the cities, striving to rebuild the mind of the black people in the black nation, arming their mind with truth, wisdom, knowledge, and understanding on how to get the job done, being an example to our young boys and our young men. Black woman, you got to stop raising boys. Say it again. You got to stop raising boys and raising men. Because boys don't take on no responsibility. All they do is want something shiny. All they want to do is have sex. Understand what I'm saying? All they want to do is waste a lot of damn time because a lot of brothers call themselves rapping and can't rap worth a damn. You understand? But they waste all that time sitting up in front of that damn microphone. Understand what I'm saying? Doing nothing. That's the way of a boy. We're here to take over. I didn't come to this planet to integrate. Allah sent me here to take over. Those seeds have been planted in my whole damn family. Understand what I'm saying? We're here to win. We're here to serve. We're here to grow and develop and evolve. back into our natural state of being. Take over time. Different keys. Elijah Muhammad, all y'all should have this book on how to eat to live. I know a lot of y'all use that word vegan, pagan, vegan. Y'all still don't eat the way that Allah, God say eat. You understand what I'm saying? This author of this book is Allah. God in the person of Master Farad Muhammad. This is what I go by. This is the book that I live by. You understand what I'm saying? I don't intend to die. You dig what I'm saying? But we kill ourselves through the food. And the food that we eat is directly correlated by the way we think it. That's why we eating all the poison and the white man can say, you do this, you bend over, you do this, give up your morals and values because you ain't thinking right. You understand what I'm saying? That's why you get your children up wholesale in the morning, send them out into the death houses of America just to get them out. At your house for 8, 9, 10 hours a day. And our little boys are being mistreated. The little girls are being mistreated in the schools, coming out dumb as hell. You understand what I'm saying? You don't even know how to recognize the talent in our children. You dig what I'm saying? You know what, I'm coming up with beautiful though, because I was born in 52. And when I look back on it, those were some times. And because I came in at the right time to see that the so-called civil rights movement, but it was a human rights movement. Like I said before, when I was a youngster, I was just a kid and I prayed to God to let me live long enough to see the white man fall as a child. You dig? I was aware enough to see the injustice as a child. You understand what I'm saying? Then we came along, like I used to hear black folks be talking about boys and Negroes, and pretty soon, but lately, but we settled on black. You understand? We said we black and we proud, black power. Then the whole planet looked around, but that's what united us. All across the planet, everybody started saying black. I'm a black man. I'm a black woman. You dig what I'm saying? And that was what united us, because we come up out of triple darkness. That's how we were created. We ain't no Africans. Those names were given to us to divide us. You ain't no damn Jamaican. You ain't no Dominion, or Haitian. You're the original people of the planet from that holy tribe of Shabazz. But they named us and made us name ourselves after a landmass. Dig what I'm saying? Black folk, that's how you've been miseducated. Now we sitting still in America being mistreated in 2023. You dig what I'm saying? When the young brothers stepped up in the 60s, went straight to war with the governments of America. And it was hijacked, because when we went to war, we didn't fight for integration. We wanted our freedom, justice, and equality. But they took a lot of the preachers and the house niggas in the civil rights movement and moved them to DC. They took them and put them in political office. They gave positions of power in their house. You understand what I'm saying? They integrated them into the so-called various political parties. They set up Urban League, NAACP, and all these different organizations started getting funding from the government. See the program, to set up jobs programs. You dig what I'm saying? But they didn't give us any power. We didn't get no ownership. We got titles. We got degrees, a piece of paper. Fast forward 60 years, 70 years. Where are we at now? Those that come up out of that movement, they're integrated into American society, is the ones that's telling us now that got TV programs. They're in political office. They got good paying jobs. They can get the ear of the master in DC. And they say, well, we can't accomplish nothing unless we vote. The hell we can't. What have we accomplished? We going backwards. Take over time. Take over your damn self. Take over your mind. Take your knowledge back. Go inside yourself. Develop emotional intelligence. Read, study, pay attention. Put your family, black man, back up under control. Go back home. You know, we got some good black men out here, brothers, that taking care of their families and stuff. And I appreciate it. And I let them know when I see a brother. You understand, brother? You're a good father, brother. Thank you. You understand? Because the negative narrative is the black man ain't this. Y'all shut the hell up. Because we coming. Every time you hear something about the black man this, the black man that. You understand? But who controlled the narrative? Huh? We got our women, they out here because the black man ain't on the square. If we get ourselves on the square, brother, we're about the black woman. She falling in line. She gonna be our greatest help. Dig what I'm saying, black folks? But we hung up on all these so-called platform warriors. Where they at? I seen my son 19 Keys posting where the young brother got knocked off because he was out there battling pedophilia and sex trafficking, and the brother got knocked. You understand what I'm saying? These are the type of men that we need to honor and respect. You understand? But you never hear about them. They don't get no support. The young brothers out there now, y'all should, just like this gear I got, Crown Society. These top crowns, this means we are rulers, brothers. But y'all should be supporting every last bit of this. You understand? You buy every damn thing, you buy the Gucci and all this other white boy crap. You understand? Y'all should be buying this gold water. Dig what I'm saying? I drink it every day. Not once, twice, I might give me 3 shots. Good for you, black man. Good for you, black woman. Good for you, son. Understand? Support those that support you. You dig what I'm saying? Gucci ain't never did a damn thing for you, have it? Little faggot homosexual running around there, switching. You understand? Got y'all switching, but y'all support them, but then you get on here and talk about the white man. Oh, you brothers got knowledge. When last time one of y'all bought some gold water? About some of these fits from my son. You understand what I'm saying? We got to support, brother. We got to support one another if we want to change our condition. You dig what I'm saying? Because we ain't nobody got no fancy cars. 19 Keys ain't even got a damn car. You dig what I'm saying? I ride my truck. It's good though, because police don't mess with you. You dig what I'm saying? I ride like the good old boy, huh? So they think. You dig what I'm saying? So black folks, if we all want to make a change, then we got to support one another. It takes money to build an army and support it and sustain it. But this is going to be a army like none other. You dig? Because we got instructions and our general order from Allah himself. You dig what I'm saying? And now we know exactly what we need to be doing. There ain't no guessing. We know how to move on the planet. Black folks, it's takeover time. You dig what I'm saying? These are the men and women that you all should be supporting. We don't even have an economic agenda. Where is it at? Elijah Muhammad done laid it out a long time ago. Where is it at? How many black countries have you all had? What come out of it? Where is the vision for the black nation? Or the black deacons? Y'all remember them? Come up in the 60s. Ex-military men. They gave the white boy hell in the South. You dig what I'm saying? They running right back up out of them when they came to town. You dig what I'm saying? Well, where is our security force at? I ain't talking about the fruit of Islam. I'm talking about those that don't want to have anything to do with the fruit. So what you doing? Bunch of brothers running around with a bunch of long damn guns going to Stone Mountain. The hell was that about? Wasn't no damn body up there, fool. Understand what I'm saying? You got to quit playing games. We got to get with those who know what the hell they doing and committed and sincere. Y'all follow a good talker. Negro get on there and say all type of foolish stuff just to get attention. You talk about people making insane comments just to get attention. You understand what I'm saying? But what good is that doing the man on the ground? What good is that doing the sisters in the garbage can? You dig what I'm saying? What good is it doing the brother that ain't even got a way to take care of his family? You dig? Walking with his head down and his hand in his pocket. Don't know what the hell he gonna do, how he gonna eat, how he gonna pay his bills, how he gonna get his baby some shoes or some books so she can go to school or he can go to school. You understand what I'm saying? Can't go to his brother and knock on his door because he ain't got a damn thing. Don't want nothing. Good time. Go out and kick it. I'm kicking it. But then the men is out here doing the work. When the job is successful, y'all jumping on the bandwagon. Brother out here putting their life on the line, something happens, y'all don't even support him at all. Well, you got nerve to try to criticize someone. You don't even have to acknowledge yourself at all. You don't even know who the Asiatic black woman really is, brother. Hell, less than I don't know who the hell you are. Why you don't know? Ask that white boy why you don't know who the hell you are. See, the white man done realized he messed up when he brought us here in 1555. He knows now that you are a direct threat to his survival. Genetically superior in all ways. You are the father and the mother. You got to tell it like it is. A lot of y'all don't like teaching like this. Y'all want to sugarcoat it. Understand? No, black man, that's why you so dislike and hate it. Because you're a direct threat to the white man. Less than damn near 10% of the white boys on this planet run the whole damn planet. Shame on the black man. How in the hell y'all let that happen? You understand what I'm saying? How he ruling the whole planet? Just a handful. Mindset. Mindset. The education that you have been given. The lack of knowledge itself. Division. Divide and conquer. You understand? Because he ain't got to do nothing now. It's automatic. Whatever Allah said do, you doing the opposite. You debating over who God is. I'm a Christian. I'm a Buddhist. I'm a Muslim. I'm this. I'm that. You should be focused on changing our condition on the ground. Coming together. I don't give a damn what you are. If we can work together to get the job done, let's do it. If there's brothers and sisters out there doing good work, let's support them. If we can pool our resources, let's do it. Some of you brothers, like in Oakland, brother got security come, brother Damo, brother, you should be damn near rich. All the crime that's jumping off in Oakland, they paying $50 an hour for untrained security. So if you can pay 50, you know what you could charge? You understand what I'm saying? But y'all, man, y'all on some other stuff. Those can show you how to get the job done, but your ego in the way. Dig what I'm saying? That's why you always be up under the white man dictate until you change your thinking, till you change your mindset. You understand what I'm saying? Because this is bigger than me and you. You understand what I'm saying? I don't let my ego get in the way of the work of Allah and the things that I need to be doing. It's going to be times you might get offended and slighted a little bit. Ain't no big deal, bro. Understand what I'm saying? Take it. As long as it ain't no harm, it ain't really no foul. It's all about the mindset. You dig what I'm saying? It's takeover time. The hell I'm gonna keep sitting in America without no power. And I see the whole world stepping up. The most educated on the planet, second to the Caucasian in America, is the black man and woman in America. We have skill sets and knowledge we can take anywhere on the planet and bring the whole damn planet up. That's why he don't want to let you go. You built his world for him. Now let's build our own. You understand? Teach your children the time that they're living in. Train them up. Teach them to be militant. Teach them to be strong, black and comely. You understand what I'm saying? All this milk to our children don't even know who the hell they are. They don't know if they go out in America, they're subject not to come back. But you're putting fear in your children instead of teaching them how to come back and defend themselves, how to communicate. You understand? What to expect in this world. Take you from a baby to a boy, to a man, to a God. Black woman, black man. This is what we're supposed to be producing. Gods. We're not supposed to be stuck in boyhood, waiting for somebody to give us what we can get for our damn self. You understand what I'm saying? Our children used to come, Dad, I did this, that, and another. We going to the white man. Dad, can I have this? Dad, can you stop doing this? Dad, can you stop doing that? What the hell wrong with y'all, brothers and sisters? I'm talking about you sisters too. You're in the same damn boat. Understand what I'm saying? Don't want a damn thing but a good time. Well, I want power. I hunger. I desire power. Understand? When I walk, I try to walk in power. You dig what I'm saying? When I talk, I try to command that. Understand? Black man, God of the universe. This is the way we got to move on the planet. Move with full confidence. Understand? Black people, I pray that you do. It says the fear that you have has already limited your ability to participate. That's the problem. That's why we come up with so many damn excuses. That's why we come up with so many negative opinions, because a lot of you brothers got these negative opinions, they ain't gonna do a damn thing anyway. At all. But criticize something. I ain't never seen you brothers on the front line, no damn where. Only thing I seen you sitting your little butt in front of the doggone cabin, trying to tell black people about how it is to be black. But I ain't seen you, I ain't seen the brothers nowhere. Nowhere. I see little Negroes running around talking all that talk, stirring up all this dust. But I ain't never seen you on the front line, brother. You understand? Because you catch your little butt to the side and slap the hell out of you, you ain't gonna bust a damn grape. Everybody bust a grape when you out in front of everybody. You know people, you got witnesses. You know you can call the police. In some cases, you can't do none of that. You understand? That's when you know who's who. You understand what I'm saying? I want to call some names, but I won't. You know what I'm saying? It's takeover time, black folks. Be the Asiatic black man, the maker, the owner, the cream of the planet, God of the universe. Start teaching your children they gods and goddesses. Start teaching your children they came here to do a job for the Most High. Tell your children they've been put in the belly of the beast to see which one they're going to choose, to see which one more powerful, good or evil. This is the test. You understand? Can you bring your children up through the belly of the beast and make a God out of them against all odds? Huh? Where's our businesses at? Where's our institutions at? Huh? You go with our black universities and black colleges, some of them doing a pretty decent job, but you damn near come out Negroes. You don't come out black-minded. You come out staunch integrationists. You don't come out with a separate mind. I got this knowledge now, I'm going to take this knowledge to build our own world. I'm going to find my people that I can work with to get the job done. The people are the resources. But at the same time, we'll work with anybody to get the job done. Dig what I'm saying? See, there's a difference between the Muslims and follow Elijah Muhammad, because we see all this going on the world stage with Russia and China. But see, we ain't getting rocked to sleep, because we know all of these people that's coming to the black nation, offering their aid and that's like a catch-22, because they need the black man and woman. Understand? They need to formulate a block against the West. Dig what I'm saying? And we right in the middle of it, because everybody needs what the black man and woman got in the motherland. We own it. We own, we where we need to be. We got everything that Allah just put it in front of us, letting you know this is what's available to you. Step up. Come together in divine unity. Come together as that one. Come together and set the planet back right, because we backed by a powerful force. The Mahdi on the scene. Look at the weather. Gonna be a terrible winter. Look at the weather. Flooding in New York. All up and down. Look at the fires. All over the place. They want to blame it on the damn some type of space stuff come out the sky and set the ground on fire. I don't know. But whatever it is the will of Allah. This is what's coming, black folks. while we sitting around here waiting for next year, November, think you gonna get some freedom. It might not even be an election. These crackers might get to tying up stuff. Let them tie it up. Tie up the damn thing I got. Just don't blow our way. But we gonna knock you down. Just that simple. Let the white folk go to fight. Because that's what they want to do. Let them fight one another. Matter of fact, we should be helping them kick it off. You understand what I'm saying? And then finally, you look at the black woman, she really helped setting it up. Because she's the one that persecuting this white boy Trump that all y'all talk about every day. But he ain't the only one. That's a deflection. You understand what I'm saying? Because they can't get him up under control and he say what he want. But there's millions of them Trumps out there. Don't get hung up on him. All you black radio broadcasters and talk show hosts, y'all really doing a disservice. Because y'all got a lot of trickeration going on the minds of the people. You put out some good information, you tell about the problems and what's been happening to black folks, but your agenda is integrationist policy. Y'all, look, how you gonna be black to talk that black talk about white folks and then take the blacks? How you gonna say we shouldn't trust? But you tell them about what people doing to us, and at the same time, the same people you talk about on your program, you trust them enough to put something in your arm that the man y'all talk about every day now Trump put together. It don't add up. So people don't quit being tricked by these house niggas of America. Some of them can be saved. A lot of them getting ready to go down with the fire. It says, where is America's policy to stop the refugee crisis? There is none. Besides a debate, and look how they playing it up. They even got black people now. We so damn ignorant. Now we done sided against the so-called refugees, the immigrants coming into America, because now you say they taking resources that the white man supposed to be giving to you, but they won't give it to you in the first damn place. Understand what I'm saying? The white man ain't just gonna give you just enough. But we done fell into the bag that where we going because they moving to our community, put them in buildings and stuff that's been sitting vacant for all this time. Now you see them coming along, getting housing while you on the sidewalk. Don't get mad at them. Get mad at your damn government. Now that our South American brothers and sisters that's trying to escape from their country for the tyranny and the tyrants and the dictators, where they had to come here thinking something shiny over here because they can't live and make a living in their own damn country. I talked to my daughter, she was over in Jamaica. She said, Dad, she said people work 8 and 9 hours a day in Jamaica for $20. I said, well, the stuff must be. She said, no. She said the Indians and the Chinese control a lot of commerce and the prices are high. He said a lot of things that they don't even have that we have in America that could be imported into the country. Understand? You go into the black community, prices are always the highest. Gas is always the highest. Food is always the highest. Second-rate food. Go out further into the county, prices go down, the food is better, cheaper gas. But we always paying a higher price for everything. And we are not really being compensated for our value. We on the bottom rung, but we pay more than anybody in America just to live in this old funky country. One thing that I heard the minister say, he always stood for the flag. That's the only thing I disagree with the minister on, because we never stood for the flag, but he had to struggle for the minister. Listen, they give me those instructions though. See? All the game, and man, we would always say we never stood for the flag. What you call it? The song they play, the whatever they call it. We never stood for it, brother, because we knew that it wasn't for us. We knew when we seen the mistreatment and the inequality and the way they used the blue coats to enforce their policies on the black community. Why in the hell would I stand for the Stars and Stripes to put us in this condition from day one? Why would any black man, but he been tricked, his mind, his psychology has been played on, would want to even go fight in any war for this country? When you get back, you have nothing. When you get back, you can't even get employment. When you get back, you might have a job, but you kick back to the streets of America because that's why you left, thought you could do better. And come back to worse treatment. Understand what I'm saying, black folks? We got to change our mindset, and it's going to change. There's men around here now on the planet will settle for nothing less. You all can do what you want. But I suggest you get on the square and you get lined up. It says the body was created to last 1,000 years. So says the most honorable humble Elijah Muhammad. For the righteous. Basheer, you talking about man, bloody little God. Yeah, well, y'all got the Bible. Right? It says Adam lived to be 930 years. Seth, 917. Enos, 905. Enoch, 365. Methuselah, 969 years. Jared, 962 years. And Noah lived to be 950 years. Then after that, it dropped. It did. But Abraham only lived to be 300 some years old. It just started going down to 100 and this, that, and another because of our disobedience. And not only that, see, in these days, wasn't nobody eating no pork. They wasn't eating the hog. Wasn't eating the genetically modified and poison food. You understand what I'm saying? We ate food that came directly from the earth, that created by the Creator Himself for us to consume. That's why we all messed up. That's why we having babies coming out just as crazy as hell. Wild, a lot of them, eating the wrong foods, growing up in America in this cesspool. You talk about the young rappers, but y'all shouldn't be on them as much as y'all should be on who? Who should y'all be on? Who putting out the contracts? Huh? I heard y'all talking about the rapper, but y'all ain't talking about that white boy that gave him the deal. You take a brother, they ain't never had nothing, you put that in front of that, this, you give me this, he gonna take it. You think he's supposed to be that strong? And they had no real form of education to make the right choices. You understand what I'm saying? Either you can get this Benz or you can stay on that bike. Now, which one? Understand what I'm saying? Brother gonna take the deal. You ain't got to buy the music. We don't distribute anything. Huh? We don't own our own music. You got to go to the white boy and make a deal with our music, with our talent. Take over time. You got to flip it all around. You dig? Should be setting up conglomerates where we got investment pools, building up that bank. Look for opportunities that we can invest our money in and make it grow. Develop resources relating to food, clothing, and shelter. Understand? If we can provide these three things, we good. Everything else fall in place. We don't have to be codependent on nobody. We can do these things, manufacture, produce them for ourselves. We can have our own shoes, our own clothing line, build our own home, control our own land. And we can do it, just pool our resources, come together. You know what I'm saying? This is not hard. But we like to just cry to the wind about what somebody is doing to us. Allah say, set yourself in heaven at once. It says language affects thought. It affects the way you think. And I give you an example. I'm not going to be much longer. You know, like 60, 70, and 80, you know it all about black. You had the black press, you had black this, you had black that. Then the white boy got slick. You started changing the language. You had the black journal, then you changed it to Tony's journal. Dig what I'm saying? Took the word black, disconnected us from one another. So we just started thinking on an individual basis. This is where we at today. That's why I never really liked Hollywood. Because everybody within LA had the attitude, you get yours, I get mine. Because everybody want to be an actor and integrate into Hollywood. They didn't care about their own brother, their own sister, the next man. But nobody reaching back. It's about me, mine, I. And we are bought into all of this. Going to the white institute and come back sounding like a white boy. Like we can't educate our own damn children worrying about race theory and all that. They ain't teaching you about your damn self anyway. They damn sure don't want you to know. And their children know what they have done to us. And they're afraid because white children follow black people. They follow our culture. They learning from us. Understand? They talking hip to their parents. They ain't saying fucking A no more. What's happened, Pop? Understand what I'm saying? It's a whole nother ball game in our culture. And another thing, we talk about our young people, but see, in order to reach them, see, young people got their own culture. Is what the older generation got to realize, because we always want to criticize the young people, but they have their own culture. Like when we were growing, we had our own culture, the way we did things, the way we communicated, the way we interacted with one another, the whole 9 yards. You dig what I'm saying? So when you want to connect with the young people, you got to meet them where they at. Understand? Like I was listening to what a brother said, well, we had the class clown. He was always disrupting and he was always shooting the dozen and stuff back in the day. We came when people shot the dozen. I didn't play the dozen because I wasn't into all of that. Don't be sitting over talking about my mom. I didn't play it. Some brothers know not to come to me like that. I didn't play that too much. And but the brother, the teacher recognized that this brother had all type of oracle skills. He know how to rhyme. He is a good thinker. So he said, look, man, this is what I'm going to do. He said, I want you to be the head MC of our program. You know how to communicate. So he met him where he was. He recognized the skill that he had and used it to raise him up. You understand what I'm saying? White teachers, white women, they don't understand our children, our young boys. They label them. They put a label on them. Say they're too active in the classroom because they have a lot of leadership ability. When they're coming up, they tone that down, put them on drugs. Then the education they give them is not interesting. Everybody they're talking about is white folks. So that's not applicable. When I taught in school in Minnesota, they talk about how the French murdered the Indians. Understand? By the thousands where it just turned the river red. Understand? But we ain't really trying to learn that. Now, what about our history? What do I know about my universe? Am I connected to the water and the trees and the sky? Understand what I'm saying? What's the 9 systems in my body? How much does the earth weigh? Do I know how to read the stars? Can I go out at night and look at the stars and tell you which way is north, west, south, or east? Can I tell you what makes rain? Understand what I'm saying? How large is our universe? How fast does thought travel? How many atoms in our universe? How much does the earth weigh? How tall is Mount Everest? What's the square mileage of the planet Earth, the Pacific Ocean, the Indian Oceans? How much is land? How much is islands? Understand what I'm saying? Black man, black woman. Is the heart and the mind connected? What is the soul? What is the spirit? You understand? How can I maximize my mind, my brain? Understand what I'm saying? None of these things are taught to the original man. Do you know how to tune in? Have you been taught to tune in? Huh? Do you know how to use telepathy? Hell no. You haven't been taught anything about yourself. Understand what I'm saying? Do you know how to birth a God? Do you know how to eat? Do you know how to think? How many languages do you know? Do you know the language of the birds, black man? Can you walk through the jungle with the lions, black man, black woman? Huh? None of these things have been taught to you. Do you know how to move the atoms with your mind? Huh? Miseducation of the black man, black woman. Jack and Jill went up a damn hill. Humpty Dumpty fell off a damn wall. George Washington with the wig on and the tights and the high heels. Never told a damn lie. Cut down the cherry tree, huh? The hell you cut the cherry tree down for? Huh? Benjamin Franklin discovered electricity. Yeah, he discovered for himself. Christopher Columbus discovered America, huh? Look at all these damn lies. A big old white boy with a red suit on and a string of reindeer coming down your chimney. Well, we teaching that. Halloween coming up in a few days. Y'all have all that damn candy and all this stuff. Kids running around outside trick or treat. Do rabbits lay eggs? Is your Independence Day July 4th? For the nation, it is. That's where Allah, the person of Master Farad Muhammad, the great Mahdi, came to declare the freedom for the black man, woman, and child in America. Take it, black folks. Take your freedom. Accept the challenge. The biggest battle is to go inside and kill the devil. Can you kill it? Can you kill that one that set up in your ancestors ever since 1555 in Jamestown, Virginia, when you were brought over here on the good ship Jesus? Understand? Can you kill him now? Huh? Which one shall prevail? Which one is more powerful? Good or evil? This is the test. Understand what I'm saying? Oh, yes. Elijah Muhammad told us about the mother ships and the mother planes. Pay attention to the Elijah Muhammad. Now they bear witness to what the Elijah Muhammad been teaching ever since the 1930s, black folks. Huh? Who should y'all be listening to a little bit more? So like I say, if brother ain't been on that front line, you don't know what he gonna do or she gonna do if they get put up under pressure. Straight up. We got too many damn talks and no executors. This is what we need. This is the days of the executors. It's takeover time. Basheer Muhammad been leading and teaching and training men for a long time. I do know how to lead them. Understand what I'm saying? That's an art with the proper handling of people. Have you been taught that? Have you been taught to make the right decisions at the right time? I talked with Brother Steve yesterday. He stopped by for a minute. He did chop it up. About decision, I said, you know, brother, I said, you're right. I said, because one time, you know, we was at the bakery. We was having a meeting with the family there, and mothers and children and stuff. And I'm on post, you understand? There's some situation that took place outside on the corner. Some white boy did doing some more crazy stuff. And I went out there and handled it, handled the situation. So I did a good job coming on back in. But once the report got in and Dr. Bay got on me. He roasted me. He said, man, this wasn't the time for that. He said, they called the police and the police run up in here. You understand? And I thought, and I submitted though, because, you know, knowledge is power. Oh, yeah, you're right. I could have handled that a better way. So I learned, you understand? As always, you got to be in time and on time. You have to make the right decision at the right time. You have to take everything into account. You understand what I'm saying? Sometimes we can be in time and on time, but sometimes you can be out of time. Sometimes we can make the wrong decisions. But the power is recognize when you're wrong. You understand? That's how you grow. Understand what I'm saying, black folks? It's takeover time, black folks. And I'm not going to hold you any longer because I just want to come on tonight. I didn't really put together a subject tonight, but all of this subject matter, to be honest about it, because it's all pertaining to us and the thing that we need to do. It says you cannot teach a child you do not love. You cannot teach a child you do not respect. You cannot teach a child you do not understand. This is what's going on in the public school system of America. All this stuff you see about how our children being mistreated, and y'all send them into these cesspools. I mean, our children coming home depressed, oppressed, some committed suicide, and then our children not getting properly educated, especially our young black boys. You understand? Because they learn differently. Hands on. You sitting up in the damn room all damn day. No outdoor activity, no exploration, no none of that. You understand? Boys like to go out, even my little baby girl, my grandbaby, they like turning over rocks and looking at the intersection, exploring, you know, and looking at nature, looking at the plants, the shapes, the sky, the clouds. But you stuck in a classroom in front of a damn green board with some, in particular, white female has already been a put on point about the young black males. You understand? Don't understand our culture, none of that. You know, I've seen a lot of children get put in special ed, and all that. Wasn't nothing wrong with them. The black folk, white folk didn't know how to teach them. Understand? At all. When we set up a larger educational system, school, and most of our children came through that, highly qualified. Set up your own damn school, teaching your own homes. Black folks, quit sending your children to let white folks educate your children. Now, when they come out your home, they should be educated and ready for the world. And when they get put into this cesspool that they go, y'all gonna drop them in, then they know exactly how to protect themselves and what to expect, what to do and not do. You understand what I'm saying? When they're not up under your control. And then when they get turned up, then you want to talk, well, I can't do nothing with them. Well, you caused them. We don't want no power, black people. We don't want to become a force on the planet, black people. Huh? All we want is a job, a degree. Most of y'all brag on that piece of paper y'all got. Understand? Then you got nerve to talk about a high value man. When did the criteria for man and woman become $100,000? Understand? What kind of, y'all want to talk about love? We pitiful right now. I say that 80% of us is off our rocker. Straight up. Some of you can't be told anything. But I say again, black folks, it's takeover time. The whole world is on the move now. In particular, that black man on this planet. Understand? We shall take our planet back with the grace and help of the law. I call him Allah. You might call him Yahweh, Jehovah. You might call him Jesus. But we talking about that same one. You understand? The only difference is I just took my mind up out the white man's knowledge and put my mind into Allah's knowledge through the teaching of the most honorable, humble Elijah Muhammad. And you can't deny it that it's powerful because the men, the women, and children that he has raised up have been able to go across this planet and meet with kings and rulers. Understand? Ayatollahs and imams. Understand? This little man from Sanderville, Georgia, raised up giants, raised up guys, take over time. So I say, Muhammad's got the devil on the run. That's right, run, devil, run. Huh. 2, 3, 4, get militant, black man. Take off all that old pink and light colors. Become militant, black man. Take over time. Allahu Akbar. Killed another damn devil, folks. Until next time. And you all brothers in EYL or Aces brothers, and a lot of other brothers that's in that circle with 19 Keys, no brother, y'all support them brothers. Them brothers are very sincere and committed. I look at sincerity. And I look at to see the things the brothers do and see if they have their loyalty to the black nation. These are good brothers that's out front that you all should support. Understand? And need be put down, whatever need to be put down, make sure they're protected as well, brothers. Understand? Because we're not going to allow you to just run over our brothers and the sisters that's out here doing the works of Elijah. That's not going to happen. Understand what I'm saying? So assalamu alaikum and good night. Until next time. God willing.